Oh. Oh shit. Everything's falling down. Oh. Just reel in my headphones. Professionals would have wireless headphones. I don't think that I'm a professional. Although wireless headphones does look like a good idea. How is everybody this evening? Very well, I hope. So what are we making? Yesterday we got to this stage. We've made this chicken's chest. It's like a breast of chicken, doesn't it? Here's the fillets. But today we shall continue on our quest to complete the Warlord Titan. Right, where are we at? I think we've done all these stages. Oh yes, we did the void shields, didn't we? Why is that stuck? I don't know, but it's bloody hot. Again, 28 degrees in here this evening. Too hot for any normal people. We shall begin. What we need is not on here. What are these bits? Anyone know what they are? Ears. Alright, and what we need is go be on here, boy. We need a 52. There it be. So you can hear my lovely neighbours outside. They're fiddling with their pipes. Who knows? There we go. Aha! Good evening, Mr. Brooks. How is one? What do we stick on here? 53 and 54. AWOL. There's 53. I can stick these ones on because I know what this is. That's my famous last words. 53, 54's got a longer, thinner bit. Yeah, there it is. That was easy. Let's flap it. We got a green light tonight after yesterday's dirty brown light or whatever it was. Okay, we can stick these on. I'm really cheesed off with my polystyrene cement, so this bit glues on here. Okay, that's not an ideal lock in my opinion. There's a lot of wiggle room there. There's one thing I don't like: wiggle room when gluing things together. But it's gone together quite well. We can see that there. We have a panel. Looks perhaps like a e-tool. Making coffee. It's too late in the day for coffee. I remember, so I get to tell you a little story now. I remember I used to have a lot of trouble sleeping at night. And I decided to cut my caffeine intake to no caffeine after lunch, and all of a sudden I found I could sleep better. Wasn't perfect, still not perfect, but a hell of a lot better than before. So I'm not allowed coffee in the evenings anymore unless I was out. Something doesn't look right here. It didn't feel right. See them? What the hell? Those bits are lined up on the picture. Okay, top tip. Make sure that, if we can get it, looks like a semicircle in there. Then you know you're lined up. These things can move a fair bit. I think that's close enough. When it's at the point you have to look at it for ages, then you know it's close enough. I hope the other side isn't as iffy as that side. What's next? 55. One bit. And then we need 56 and 57. That one. And that one. Yeah, caffeine's a funny old thing, but it's addictive, isn't it? I just heard that door open. There's no one else here. We have a ghost live on the chat tonight. That's the spirit. Oh dear. Okay, we can glue this on now. Same again. That was upside down. Wasn't very clever, was it? What? There we go. Let's line up the semicircle. So now I have two bits of a semicircle, and they are mirrored. Worked. Fucking hell. It amazes me when things work. Right, where are we at now? Oh, we've got to cut these aha, squash is good. When you said I'd go for squashing in the evening, I thought you meant going to play the game. .46 and .48. The world's smallest guns. There's one. That's not 48. .46 was that one, wasn't it? Yeah. And 48 is this one over here. Okay. I thought they'd have put those the corresponding sides. Question is, do we drill this barrel? No, it's far too small. I don't have a bit big enough. Small enough. I remember playing squash once. I nearly died. It was alright though, I quite enjoyed it. quite a fun game. I'm not going to bother drilling this world's smallest las cannon either. So we get our man, we get his head end, and the heavy bolter sticks in the head. Where? Where have they stuck that in there? Yeah, okay. Let's see where that's stuck. Da-da-da-da! You stuck on your heavy bolter. And where does the las cannon stick? In there. It's got to be in there. But is it there though? We don't want to be guessing. No, it is there. Super! 2 little guns stuck on. See, on the big one, I knew these las cannons were there, but I never noticed these little heavy bolters on the main. Where am I going to stick that? The main bit. Now we've got the other 2. The little mould line on there. It's so small no one would ever know. We'll go mad and paint these little las cannons and stuff individually. I might do it. Because I am crazy. There we go. The old laser is on the other end. Here we go. Ah, there's Ian. How is Ian this evening? There we go. That was easier than anticipated. We now have the top bit done. I don't know what it's actually called. It's torso. And we move down to these parts. 65, 60. Ah, here's them bits. Apparently you've got to assemble them first. Right. We need these. Yeah, I feel jealous for the staff painters. Jealous for the staff painters, is that really bad English? This sprue, empty. Double check, double check, double check, yeah. I can go in the bin. Missed. Oh well. So then we need these bits. I saw these earlier. Whatever you would call them. They're like the shoulder mounts, cobwebs. Come off all right. Scrape the flange clean. As we all know, we must always scrape our flange clean. No one likes a dirty flange. Quite a lot coming off that flange. Don't know what these bits are. Are these the weapon mounts? Skip ahead a little bit. Skip ahead a little bit more. Now, someone told me you can swap the weapons with 5x1 magnets. What's that? What's 37 mean? Dry fit stage before gluing. Roger, we can do that. We're not here. We're on these bits. Cleaning up your flange. Is Ian painting today? Is anyone else painting today? Oh, I thought it was going to be harder than that. Super. So these must be assembled first. So I always like to know why. Start sticking them. Are they? They're sided. No, I don't know which side is which now. Ah, luckily they've given me this little ball which locates in there. So that is from that side. If I tried to locate it on that side, I would get a poor fit. That's good. That's good. I like that. Foolproof, I think we call it. So why would that be a problem? 66. Which one of these is it? Where do they go then? Huh? They go on top of them. Eh? Well, no, they don't. They go in there. Oh, okay. I see why we have to do that. Blood Bowl Orcs. The slowest painter in the world. That is allowed. You can say You can't rush quality. That'll be your get out. Bingo! Is it Mecha Bingo? I went there once and won £100. Never went again. I figured that'd be the one win. There we go. Stuck his wings on. Now he looks like one of those hunter killer things out of Terminator. I won't do the sound effects. Did they have sound effects? Those flying things? I don't know. Right. Concerns me that I don't know which way round these go. Looks like straight bit goes at the front, so they will glue on like so. And that'll be why you have to assemble that bit first, because you'll end up with a nice gap under there. Oh, the hall was shut down. Oh, bingo. I wondered what you were talking about for a minute. I was like, hey? What hole? Maybe it's secret clandestine bingo with big money up for grabs. There we go. Wings are on. We'll get a complaint from someone now. They are not wings. They are in fact his titanium reinforced shoulder mounts. Oh, well done. Right. I can go over there. We need, we have choice here. We can either have the big Titan Legion logo, I don't know if you can see that, or we can have Filthy Evil logos, which we're not going to have, and plain ones. I think I'm going to use, because I don't have any decals yet, I'll use the Titan Legion ones. These ones will be good for basing material. We can do some smashed up Titan plates on the base. I like the sound of that. That's what we call a plan. These are sided. Ow. God, there really isn't a lot in it if they are. They look exactly the same. I'm going to have to do some 68 and 71. So this is 68. What we'll do is we'll be organised. And I'll write a number on the back. Actually, I'm not going to write a number. I'm going to scrape the number. 68. There we go. Look, top tips again. If you want to know what part number it is, scrape it on the back to fill up with paint so you can't see it later. That's 68. That goes on his left side. Where? I'm intrigued. There. That'll go on like that. I thought they had loads of armour up there. Actually quite sparse. But yeah, that'll be easy. That can go in the box of bits, along with those other two bits. Harley Davidson enthusiast. It sounds quite exciting. There we go, and this one was 71, wasn't it? So do a big 7, that one. 71. Check the fit. Marvellous, marvellous. Right. Next we, oh, this gets exciting now. We got the little winged bits. That would be these ones. I'm going to get them evil ones off for basing material later. But I'll probably only need one. There is no dull moments. I want these. What one is this? 72. Oh, just gashed it. Battle damage. Oh, we're alright. A big chunky join. My camera needs tilting up a little bit more. I worry that I'm not actually working in camera. In the winter I might have like a head mounted cam, like out of Aliens. Shit, what number was this? Oh fudge, 71. Eh? No, it can't be. No, 72. And that's for the rear. Comes there. And how does that fit? Can't be there. Oh, it can be there. Yeah, that's bit 72. Scratch it in. There we go, 72. I don't know if you can read that. What we got next? 69 or 96? 69, dude. There we go. It was 69, wasn't it? Six. Oh, my 9 is a bit wanky. 69. I hope we can't see the scrapings afterwards. I don't think we can. But that slots in there, does it? Yeah, that'll go in there. That'll go in there nicely, I feel. Um, 67 and 70 are left. These are bigger bits. shaving slivers off this. Close enough. Which one was this? Ah, these ones you can't really cock up. We say that. Yeah. So that will be the front. Okay. Put them in a box. This isn't the clothes show song, is it? We get to choose our head in a minute. Hello Lena, how are you? Our local graphic designer from Panama, who always says hello and then vanishes again. Right, said my piece. That's all I wanted to say. Goodbye. That goes on there like that, I guess. Maybe something like that. More drinks required. We have some Savage, Savak, Savage. I can't remember Can't remember what the word was. But someone said that Sevac or Sevash was Spanish for beer, but this is not beer. This is in English only, okay. No. Okay, now we get to give head. No, first we've got to give the little shields. These are not sided, so I am quite happy to just cut these out. One done. There we go. Two little shields. Why do they attach? Oh, they attach from that other bit, don't they? They're already in the box. What's next? Head. We get options here. We get to have either the more detailed head or the smooth head. I'm going for the gonna go for the detailed head, I believe. With which eye? Okay. Why didn't we get to do that bit of the leg? Is that later? Did we miss a step? Yes, we did. We never cut these bits of the leg out. They're going to have to be clipped out because they feel precarious. One. What's stroking a cat through a letterbox? still on the floor. Can't have gone far though. I say that, and apparently it has gone far. How? How can a bit that big be missing? This one I have to get my torch out. What is down here? It was under the plug socket. I don't know how we missed the leg stage. We were doing that yesterday. I think I got this stage 4 bit and that bit mixed up. I thought we were sticking them on there for some reason, I don't know. That's alright, crisis averted, no worries. Oh my god, it's worrying. Done. The sweat is sticking me to the table. When is this crazy hot summer going to be over? I'm going to check the weather. Ugh. This chair is uncomfortable. I need to get a higher desk. Okay, what we got here? What's on offer? The weather says today is the last hot day. Okay, then we get the chills. So today is it for heat, apparently. For at least another week. But I don't know if it's true. Keep hearing rumours of more heat waves. There we go. So where does that bit attach to anyway? Goes on his there. That'll be a nice easy attachment later. Sorted. Back to giving him head. Got very far ahead, didn't we? Right, 87 and 88 is the head you want to get. These ones. Oh, we can use one of the other ones for basing. To go with that. Oh, this all writes itself, doesn't it? To go with that shoulder pad. So I'll cut one of them out. I'll like bury it in the ground. Actually no, I don't think that'll work. I have to glue it up and then hack it up. I'll do that in a minute. Let's do the proper one. Okay, so we also need 90 and 97 inside of the heads. The Cyclops visors that nearly did a runner. Where's the other one then? How is that still attached to my finger? That was a genuine magic trick. Right, we've got options. Which one are we going to use? Which one have they used? I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to paint that big old one. The little one looks a lot better. wonder if you can magnetise the heads. And we want the little one for this. I'm going to put that can be the scenery pot over there. Why is this tight? The head goes together intriguingly. The way the detail is the mould line. I quite like that. I've almost given him head. You'll all be pleased to know. That door just opened again. There we go. I'm just going to run some real thin poly cement down there, and that'll kill that tiny little mould line. It's actually gone together so well I can't see which side I glued it up. Good. I like good designs. There we have a head. On my monitor, everyone's got a little picture next to their names. Ian's got his typical smiley face. Andy Brooks has what looks to be the Winter Soldier in front of a blue background. And Lena's appears to be a Grim Reaper. Okay. 89. That's that. I thought it was going to be bigger. Well, it's going to be about. There's two of them. Why is there two? Why? Do we need that later? Why have they given me the bits to make two heads? Complete heads. Oh, we won't complain. So this apparently sticks on the back. Your face? is a tiny little picture. I'm going to have a little close up. Looks like the Winter Soldier. It looks like you've got a mask on. No, you can't see it very well at all. I'm going with Winter Soldier. It looks like there's all this going on, covered up. I think. Right. How does the head stick on? Like so. You can stick the head on upside down if you so wished. The head will go in many a different position. I always feel looking like it's pointed in the direction he's headed is best. But I might leave that off and stick that on later. Oh, it's a beard! That doesn't look like a beard. That is not a beard because it's covering up your nose and everything. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. Right. What's next? Oh, it says my favourite little tune on here. I don't know why. Ooh. 60 and 61. Looks like we're on to the weapons section. Well, where's that then? 60 apparently looks like a round thing. Aha! Good, these aren't sided. Ian can see it, but they are tiny little pictures on my monitor. Can't stop looking at it. Oh. So it looks from here, you can see it looks like a picture, but the closer you get, I don't know. I think it's like resolution or something. Door is opening again. My local ghost is here. Keeping his spirits up. Aha! There's the suburban scumbag. How is one? We haven't chatted for a while, have we, Mr. Scumbag? It does look like a chaos cultist, but the Winter Soldier is a chaos cultist. There we go, those bits go together like that. There's your magnet hole. Oh, I meant to get some super glue for my magnets. From a low angle, you can see Andy's beard and shades. Does the beard sweep round to the right and then curl up like Aladdin's shoe? That's what it looks like. It looks like curl comes right down here and then curls up. See, Suburban Scumbag's picture looks like a skull wearing a helmet with a gun barrel stuck to the back of his head. I don't know. What did you do last night? We were looking at profile pictures in really bad resolution. We need part number 62. We make 2 of these. We won't fall for that mistake again. It's alright, my man. We all have work and life. Although work needs to be banned. It's demoralising. It is a skull with a helmet. What's the thing behind it then, coming out the back of his neck? How did I just drip on my own finger? Smeared that. Smear your piece. One of our favourite phrases at work these days. I just smeared my piece. There we go. 2 little things. 62 on the way. He's done the final hoovering and I'll be back. Oh, I can empty this sprue out. I'm going to do that. And then this sprue is in the bin. There's not many things in life more satisfying than clearing a sprue of parts. We need ideas for traitor legions to paint as the scenery parts. Anyone's got any? I'm all ears. That bit is done. Double check, double check, double check, double check. Yeah. Some art from the 70s, a crashed cosmonaut in his craft cockpit. That sounds quite intriguing. Now what colour is this showing up as? This is my colour match. It should be purple, but it normally looks blue when I look at these things. I'm intrigued, so I have to wait for the monitor to catch up. And no, it looks purple today. Okay. I don't know why I keep getting different colours. Okay, 62, there we go. These are the same, so this is alright. We can't get this wrong. We can't. Purple and gold, that's alright. It's weird, like last time when we were painting it, it looked blue. But that project got pushed back for this one. can't wait to be sitting here freezing as opposed to literally sweating. So how do these attach? We get our swiveler and that would just poke in like that. That's a good joint. I like it when we have a good fit. No wiggle. So good it doesn't even come off. Lovely. Good work. What's next? Where exactly go in the done piles? Maybe I like to have a little look to see how these attach. Ah, they go up under the arms. You get a fair bit of movement in there. Let's see if the old magnet fit. Now 5x1 someone said they were. Which is what these are supposed to be. And they are! I wasn't told a lie. 5x1 magnets do fit. That's good. Okay. Weapon time. We need a drink before we start these. All gone. Right. We need 78. That bit. Him. 74. A big old lump. I'm going to clip that out because that is a worry. Right, just fell off anyway. Okay. Ooh. Caught that between the legs. 74, 78, 74, 77. That's times 2. So these aren't sided either. That's good. So we need another 78. So what's everyone got for dinner tonight? This is the important question that we all must know the answer to. I think the Blues Brothers are on next. Hey-ha! Talk that up. The Brothers Blue. 77, where's that? That'll be you. Sausage pasta bake? That sounds amazing. Are they intact sausages in there, or is this like chopped sausage? This is important for me to know. There we go. Chopped sausage pasta bake. See, that sounds incredible. I want it. Let's clean these bits up. You can magnetise the weapons as well, apparently, by sticking magnets in those holes. We need 4, so that's 8 per arm. We should have enough. No, 8 per Titan. Wait till my maths today is poor. Squeezed out there. What? I'm going to have to ask you why you don't just buy meatballs now. And there'll be a very reasonable explanation that I can't think of. Lisa does enjoy a good sausage. Can Lisa hear what we're discussing? If so, then hello Lisa. What is wrong with a ready-made meatball? Right, let's get these chunky boys cleaned up. I think it makes sense to magnetise for the inevitable multiple weapons set down the road. I especially want the power fist. Always my favourite weapon on a Titan. Don't know why. That's that extra nostalgia factor. And the vortex missile launcher on the roof. That bit wasn't too bad. You don't know what goes in. Yeah, but how do you know what goes into a sausage? Surely it's the same thing. Alright. Appears to be done. Ghost is back again. High spirits. we go. Excellent. So you grab your bit, you get this section. That's the wrong section. Get this section. And somewhere it attaches. But where? Oh, it's upside down. There? There. Woman's logic. I'm not going to comment because I will have to get political and I'll get in trouble. And this one, I guess, matches to this side. Going together quite easily at the moment. We're getting there, aren't we? Now we do this one. Yes, you just sort of do as you're told, don't question it. And who cares? It's just like, yeah, whatever, fine. Don't question it. I think that's the trick. The trick is to see how cooperative you are. Like, they're not actually interested in doing these things. There we go. They look like Optimus Prime's gun from Transformers, if you have any idea what I'm talking about. You know, like there. Is someone going to paint their Titan like Optimus Prime? Marching orders. They'll even stand up in there on pallet cam. Right, what's next, my man? We need 75 and 76. Yet again, these are mirrored parts, so we can't get it wrong. We hope. But we say that, and then we get it wrong every time. Has anyone been on that new ride at Alton Towers yet? The Wicker Man. Easy. Just clean them up. A rubber band. one. To the zoo. I remember being a young child. Story time again. It's story time. I remember being a young child and being taken to the zoo by my my mum and her boyfriend at the time. Didn't live with my father, and we went to the zoo, and they had a gorilla, and my mum's boyfriend was agitating said gorilla. And the gorilla got quite upset, proceeded to throw a big handful of shit at the man, who then ducked, and it hit some poor old granny square in the face. Oh dear. Poor old biddy. But he was just throwing shit around and see what would stick. Story time. Which zoo was it, and was it good? Sweet. Now we take our Optimus Prime barrel, and these go on here somewhere. Well, they're quite a lot longer than I anticipated. We actually have a ball and socket joint. Ball and socket, or a socketed joint, which is always good. Hey? Oh. Ah, this is when I think, did I just stick it on upside down? Apparently, no. That was a worry. There we go. These sides of the guns done. Edinburgh Zoo. Oh, we should have gone there. We went to Edinburgh last year. It was really good. We went to Arthur's Seat. I don't know if you know what that is. Oh, Ghost is back. Does anyone carry their medals to Games Club in a metal tin? With magnets? I don't. I've seen it done, but I don't do it. And I have no idea what magnets they use. Just some little flat ones, I guess, wouldn't it? You know what time it is, don't you? Welcome to the clothes show. This week, Boy George wears a bin liner. We travel to Covent Garden to see what the local punks are wearing. Someone's probably going to do a transcription of these live streams, and I'll probably get a load of search hits for the clothes show after a couple of years. Where are the clothes? There's no clothes in this. Arthur's seat is good. It's really windy when we got to the top, but it was fun. There we go, look. 2 guns done. What I will do is that... Why is that one a bit wanky and wonky? Just run some glue in the seam just to blend it in a bit. One of those old tricks. You've got to use extra thin polystyrene cement for this though. Else it won't work. Bzz, bzz. You did hear the clothes show. This week, Boy George is wearing a bin liner, and we were going to Covent Garden to see the new fashion that the local punks have invented. And we don't know what it is yet. Oh, hang on, I thought these were meant to be magnetised. That's not a magnet. That's not a magnet. Now I'm confused. They told me you could magnetise this and you can't. He battered the glass with his butt. Use a bit of arse batter. So when they're talking about magnetising, I think they're talking about that shoulder joint. But if you don't actually get enough of the rotating part for the arm, then you can't do it. I need to do more information. I guess you could swap arms between Titans, but that's not swapping a weapon. Did I cut the wrong bit off again? No. We might find out when we start sticking this bit together. So this joint will go together, like so. So I guess they would normally be on magnets. No, because you'd have to recess those. I mean, what we can do is glue them on, like so. I'm confused. Everyone said you could magnetize this, but you can't. The only bit you can magnetize is that shoulder joint, which is this bit. This isn't magnetizable. Well, it is if you wanted to be frivolous. Look at that. Where are you meant to magnetize that? Are these bits going to come on the other arm sprue? Because we have to glue that on. Oh, I need to know. Let's just get the bits ready first. We'll worry about that later. I guess what you could do, aha, may have sussed it, is stick that bit in. Have the magnet, no, that ain't gonna work. So then you'd never be able to flick that bit up into there. And make no sense. We might have to consult the Instagram. What is everyone else doing? Anyway, yeah, I've got ahead of myself again. I forgot my arse caps. In my fear. Oh. Whoa. Right, these bits come off quite easily. Lovely. These go on the back somewhere. Do you know, Mr. Brooks, how to deal with this? Oh, my telephone is going. Goes in there. There we go. One is done. Ah! I've broken it then. That is the weapons done. Now apparently you put it together. Although we're not ready for that yet. We're doing quite well so far. Put these weapons to the side. Lay them down, otherwise they're going to fall over everywhere. And then we need these parts, 80 and 81. They are sided this time. All about private accounts. Or you could be like me and just be a slag. I don't care who looks at my hole. Oh shit. I don't know which side was which. I can just work it out here actually if I have a look. That's 81. Yeah, so that's 80. $81. $80. Lovely. Right. Oh, missile launchers. Can you cock these up in any way, shape or form? Apparently not. Okay, so we need 2 lots of this. We need some big bits. Don't you enjoy giving it the snip? Has anyone ever had the snip? Sounds awful. 1. Oh, you'll bear with me a moment, I need to turn my oven on. The oven is now on. That means we have to start the clock. There we go. I'm not sure we're going to finish this tonight. Well, there's still basing to do, so that'll probably be tomorrow night. What's tomorrow? Thursday. There we go. If I do one at a time. Oh no, they're not silent, are they? So we can't get it wrong. Those famous last words. You can't get it wrong. What happened? I got it wrong. $85, yeah. And we need the other rocket pod. We'll cut that off because we need that for the head, don't we? You literally get a spare head mount. For this time you can build a whole Titan head. Give to your friends. Head swapping. Two little dog bones. In the pile. That sprue is empty. There we have it. That is all the bits required. And the only spare bits we'd had was a head. I'm still intrigued as to how these arms are going to work out. Let's get cleaning up. Two of those things, they are clean, and I'll do those bits next. I always liked your RC car shells, Ian. I always thought they looked very good. Right, so those two bits are done. We have more bits. And we need them big old bits. Notice I'm putting off them little dog bone bits till the end. Little fiddly bits, always a pain. Question is, how many bits do we paint this is? Are these magnetised? These have to be magnetised, these missile launchers. They didn't want to pay proper money. Now you'll have to indulge me and tell me how much that sort of stuff costs and what it's worth and what they wanted to pay and what you wanted them to pay. Now I don't know at all how much that stuff is worth. I did X2. What is X? It's done. Okay, then bit's done. All we need to do now is the dog bones. One dog bone. Two dog bones. Not as bad as I feared. Three dog bones. I see. I bought a couple of cars a couple of years ago. I don't know why I bought them. I had like this nostalgia factor. They were like Tamiya reissues. I thought, oh, I always wanted one of those as a child. Built it. Had great fun building it. And then bought another one, did that. And then did another one, bought that, half built that, and then thought, why have I bought these? And that's half built in a box, and the others just sit on a shelf, and not one of them is even run outside. Waste. So if anyone who knows anyone who wants a couple of cars, which way up do these go? Sounds like a hell of a job, Ian. Right, for some reason I'm struggling with this. Can you get this wrong? No. But half the fun is painting it and building it yourself, surely. I haven't done that one. These of here have no up or down. Let's say up here. Now, I would happily pay 40 for what I saw of yours, Ian. I understand the time and effort that goes into it. 20 quid? What are you going to get for 20 quid? Just like a spray? I wouldn't even bother putting someone's window masks in for 20 quid. But yeah, that'll pay for the spray paint in the time to literally spray it. He threw his car at his dad. Wow. Who the hell are these people? I'm not happy, Dad. Was it because his dad hadn't done him a good enough paint job? If I was his dad, how old is this child? If I was his dad, I'd be like, right, I aren't bringing you no more. Just got to ride your car here, you little shit. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is a finished missile launcher there, by the way. Which I hope I've done correctly. Early 20s? I thought it was going to be about 8. I guess it's when you say they're there with their fathers. Right. Flip her over. And these missile launchers apparently just sit on it. Why does it look like there's a bit missing here? You can see right through there. Where's the magnet when I go? He is old enough to know better. Very naughty little boy. Right, we have finished the main build with 4 minutes to spare. So what I might do later is just get their magnets on there. Hang on a minute. Why does it look like their missile launchers are pointed up? No, that is right. That is right. So now I have to figure out how to magnetise these arms. Oh, I know what I can quickly do. Just glue up them other heads. We can do that without the use of The instruction manual. Send him a message. Tell him he was awful to his poor father. That right, Sparehead 1. I don't know why I came here. I'm going to go now. Hey, Slingy Rook. There we go. Sparehead 1. Crichton. We have a spare head. All the bits are made. The next big problem is basing. And magnetising those weapons. Well, I've got to stick his crotch together as well, haven't I? Might have to get the blue tech out for this bit. We're holding everything together. And oh, time is up. I'm afraid, everybody. So one has to do a runner. And I shall see you all next time. It may be tomorrow for a basing session. So I have to base all these other bits. But I thank you all very much for coming. And we'll see you next time.